And off we go with another video. Today we're going to talk about the all yellow face. Well, not all yellow face, because it came out in so many other colors, in blues, in teals, in silvers. But for the purists, it's always yellow. And it is, I'm obviously talking about the Seiko Poque, reference 6139. This is a very unlikely icon of a watch, but very culturally significant in the history of watches. It was a true pioneer of space, if you will, as you're soon gonna hear about a few facts about it. Seiko Poque concept came up, well, this success of the watch came up with a particular person called Colonel William Poque, who was a NASA astronaut who wore his personal Seiko Poque during his 1973 Skylab 4 mission. Poque wore the Seiko on his left wrist, just for information purposes, as NASA's issued Omega Speedmaster was obviously on his right. What did happen was that NASA did not clear the watch for flight. The watch he used most to actually measure certain distances and timings, simply because the Omega took a long time to be issued, which is fascinating and the first for its time. It debuted in 1969, which was a landmark year for watches, and also the year that we landed on the moon. So that was a double whammy, if you like. Production ran from roughly 69 to about 78. To be honest, it was arguably the world's first automatic chronograph to reach the market. It is said, and it is probably proven, that it actually beat competitors such as Zenith and Heuer. Okay, here are 6 quick facts. It features a famous blue and red Pepsi tachymeter bezel, pace paired with a sunburst gold yellow dial. But as I said, they came in many other colors. Interesting point, the hidden crown. The crown is tucked into the side of the case at 3 o'clock, giving it a very sleek aerodynamic look, which was very typical of the 70s. Another fact is its internal rotating ring. You can rotate the internal yellow ring by turning the crown while it is in its neutral position. Again, a very rare feature for its time. Yet another point was the push quick set. To change the date, you actually push the crown in. To change the day of the week, you pushed it even deeper. And this made it switch from one time movement from one date to another. Another interesting point is proof versus resist. The early models, so the 69 and a bit of the early 70s, saw water 70 meter proof on the dial. Later models changed it to water 70 meter resist. This was due to US labeling laws. Collectors highly prized the proof one rather than the resist one, obviously because of its age. Last point was the Aussie Poque. There was a specific variant. This was the 61396002, which was sold in the Australian market, which featured a slightly different dial and a unique Stellux bracelet. If you can find one with an original Stellux bracelet, grab and run. To identify a real Stellux, look for a small STL logo, or as the full Stellux name stamped on the inner folding leaf of the clasp. Also, many will be stamped Made in Hong Kong, which was again a giveaway for an early model. You know, in conclusion, it's a piece of space history that NASA never planned for. The Poque reminds us that sometimes the best tools aren't the ones you're handed, but the one you choose for yourself. Such was Colonel Poque's hallmark here. So comments please about the Poque. Maybe you have different variants you'd like to share. Hit subscribe button and let's enjoy the next video.